Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here. Today we're going to be doing the deck profile first before the Twitch VOD, or highlight of the VOD. And this is Kasshtira, Bestial, Scarclaw. Now, this deck is focused around the Kasshtira and the Scarclaw engines, along with the small Bestial package because it's very needed right now. So we have, for the monsters, we have a total of 26 of them, and I feel like they're really well-rounded. First off, we have double Ogre, triple Fenrir, and triple Unicorn, and they all have their own perspective of the deck. Fenrir adds a monster, Unicorn adds a spell, and Ogre adds the trap. And then we also have their secondary effects being Fenrir, if it attacks or a monster activates effect, target a card on the field, and that's face up, banish it face down. Unicorn, if it attacks or if your opponent activates a monster effect, you get to look at your opponent's extra deck, banish one of their cards from their extra deck face down. And Ogre, same exact thing, but you look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck, banish one of those cards face down and put it back in the same order. These three function pretty well, and I'm really happy with this ratio. I was on 3-3-3, but my friend and I, we built the deck together, and she's going to take it one way while I'm going to adjust it and fine-tune it for my type of playstyle, because everyone's playstyle is different. Her and I always build decks together. We even built tier together, sprite together, and a lot of other things as well. So we just have that connection via just deck building. After that, we have the Bestial package, 3 Druid's Worm, 3 Magnamut, and 1 Sonaria. This is the really generic Bestial package being 3-3-1. Some people are running 3-3, 3-3-3, 3-2-1, 3-2-0, 3-1, and so on and so forth. But overall, they're just there to counteract things like Tearlaments and sprites, so that's pretty good. Now up to the Scarclaws. Well, we have Visa Starfrost. This card is actually very good. If this card is in your hand, you could target one monster you control that has a different type and attribute other than this card, so you cannot target Reichheart with this. You can target your Lightheart, though, and then you destroy it and special summon it. Then we have the effect, when this card destroys an opponent's monster of battle, you can make this card gain attack equal to the original attack or defense of that monster, whichever is higher. So overall, you're just using it for the tuner. Next up, we have Scarclaw Reichheart. This card is a wonderful card. You could special summon this card from your hand to your main monster zone, adjacent to a Scarclaw monster you control or in its column. So most of the time you're just summoning this in the same column as your Lightheart. You can only special summon this card once per turn this way, and if this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 Scarclaw spell or trap card from your deck to hand. Then if 3 or more defense position monsters are on the field, you could draw 1 card. So overall, being able to draw 1 card off of that search effect is very useful, and it's also very useful when you use a rival to summon it back and have a Starfrost and a couple other cards on the field. And it's very good. Next up, we have Triple Ash and Triple Ghost Reaper. Ghost Reaper comes in handy against the tier matchup, and if I don't face against tier, I usually just side it out. But if I'm going against Exceed, I'm usually keeping it at least a copy in for Zeus. And after that, we have Triple Dark Ruler No More, Triple Sacred Sword of 7 stars, 2 Scarclaw Arrival. This is a monster reborn for Scarclaw or Starfrost, and it's not a hard once per turn. And if a Scarclaw Link monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you could protect it instead. Very good. We have Kasshtira Birth. This card allows you to normal summon a level 7 monster without tributing. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 of your non-Exceed Kasshtira monsters that are banished or in your graveyard. And if your opponent activates a spell effect and you control a Kasshtira monster, target 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard, banish them face down. This card is absolutely brutal against things like Tearlaments, because you can banish their millers, you can banish pretty much everything, and they just lose tons of resources. We have Primitive Planet Reichphobia. This card just adds your Scarclaw, Reichheart, or Starfrost from your deck to your hand, whichever piece you're missing. And for each defense position monster on the field, your opponent loses 100 attack or defense per month on their monsters. And the part that I cannot stress enough about this card, if there are 3 or more monsters in defense position on the field, doesn't matter which side, Target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. This is pretty good of a field spell in the engine. And then afterwards we have one preparations. This is just birth, but for hand and banished. So there's that. During your play turn, you can special summon one of your Kasshtira monsters that are banished during your hand. If your opponent activates a trap card and you control a Kasshtira monster, and this card is ready face up on the field, look your opponent's hand, and if you do, banish one card from it face down. So this card is very, very powerful. And let's get into the extra deck. The one Kitakalos, just for the Ghost Reaper. The one Barone, because you need it because these two make Barone. The Zeus, because you have Exceeds. One Mind Hacker, one Big Eye, two Shangri-La. This card is really, really good, but I have rarely made it as of recent, but in certain matchups, I definitely make it. And one Wolo, founder of the Drudged Dragons. This card is really good because it's double DD Crow. Or detach 2 and you target a monster and you special summon it, or in face out of defense position, but if you target a spell or trap card, you could just set it to your field. This card is just too super good, in my opinion. It's too good not to run. Then we have Avermax, Tryheart. Tryheart's very good because it's kind of like Baguska, but it doesn't negate anything. But it is unaffected by the activated effects of defense position monsters, which is very useful. And as this card is in your extra monster zone, you target one level 3 or lower Scarclaw monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but that doesn't really matter, as you're just using it for the defense position effect. As most of the time, you're going to be getting the advantage off of Raychart or the planet. Next up, we have Nightmare Unicorn, along with also the Earth Charmer, immovable. We have Donner Dagger for Hire. This card is a better Nightmare Unicorn Phoenix, and I advise people to definitely play it because it's a wonderful card. You target a for hire monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, destroy them. Cool, that's all you're using it for. It's just spot removal for a monster, and in my opinion, it's very, very useful, especially in this current meta. We also have one IP Masquerade and Lightheart. Lightheart is just here to search out your planet, and it also summons itself back if you control a Starfrost. But that's only once per duel to get a Starfrost. Overall, this card is really, really useful, and it's definitely worth running. And then finally, the extra deck is just super standard. Triple Nibiru, triple D-Shifter, triple Lightning Storm, triple Talents, and triple Evenly. But I hope you guys do enjoy the replay because this replay really captures what the deck does. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye. Ball combo. That's Fenrir. It's kind of ass. That actually kind of sucks. When you draw all your 7s and just Fenrir. Perlino. Okay. Kind of ass. Shadal. Interesting. Don't know why I couldn't activate any of my bestials. Weird champ. Grabbing Scream, okay. Merly. Yeah, that's fine. Yoinking that Havness and Kit. All you have is Mill and that's it. And whatever else you have. Should all beast. Sure. Shiren? Okay. You already used that. And okay. It's a Shiren as well. What the fuck is this build? Rulu Kalos, that's fine. Solik, sure. Wait, this person's on Solik and Metal. What the f? Oh my lord. This is definitely a build. Sprite Elf. Summon back Merely, Jet, or probably gonna grab back the Jet. Gigantic why the fence? Summon out the blue, use the blue effect. Sure. $19.36. It's 55. This is a 60 card deck. Druid's Worm. Get rid of the Gigantic. Druids. Oh. Are you gonna negate this with Rulu? Very big question. Sure. Yep, there is the Keldo. Sure. Windy Hellback. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck? That's an Ojama. I'm gonna get rid of the Kaleido Heart. Enough, please. You already used Sheeran though. Grab Birth. Birth. Yoink this, activate this, yoink this. I could go into Zeus, but that's gonna trigger everything. I think that's fine. Activate the effect. Does Z have a response? What are you activating? Oh, Morella. Special summon Unicorn. Then rare effect, banish Paralino. Wait, did he put the Diablos back? Why would you put Diablos back? Merely. Just in case, no Gigantic Sprite for you. Of course. Gonna banish the Reno Heart, Sharon. Wow, this is a lot. Activate the Reno Heart. Banish all the tier names. This is a lot to go off. Chain Link 5. Oh my lord. Do you have anything else? I'm gonna banish your Appaloosa. Let's get it going. This is why we don't put back the Mind Hacker. Yep. D-Shifter, Talent. That stays in, I'm definitely keeping that. I could just do that to more hand traps. I got, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's a 60 card deck. Wow. Get the Reno Heart, sure. Normal Reno. I'm gonna ash the Reno. Sharon, what are you gonna discard off of Sharon? Squamata. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. That really doesn't do anything. Send Beast. Draw one. Sure. Danger Tsuchinoko. You can't have a Tsuchinoko that's just laying around. Magnamut. No free bodies? That's I'm fine with. End phase already, wow. Oh, I should did the Sarnaria. Sanar. I mean, yeah.